John must mediate a family feud concerning a woman who's involved with his brother, Father Bob, a priest who's cut from the same cloth as Kirk. Global's got Dear John, tonight at 9:30. Now stay tuned for Alfred Hitchcock Presents, next on Global. Sam tries to calm Rebecca over Robin's new mystery girlfriend, while Carla seeks relief from the heat wave, which is turning up her own heat waves. Stay tuned. It's Cheers. Global's got it. Next. Sarah's dental problem is taken care of, she goes overboard in thanking Ron and causes havoc in his office while sitting in for his vacationing receptionist. Be watching True Colors. Global's got it tomorrow at 9. Now stay tuned for Alfred Hitchcock Presents, coming up next on Global. Next, when Sam plays a joke by dressing up in prison clothes, he's stopped by a prison guard in search of prisoners missing from the work crew outside the bar. Stay tuned for Cheers. Global's got it. Next. Parker ends up in trouble when he stumbles upon some old radio equipment at school and broadcasts to the entire student body that they have a 3-day weekend ahead. Global's got Parker Lewis Can't Lose tomorrow at 7:30. Now stay tuned for Alfred Hitchcock Presents, coming up next on Global. Coming up next, it's a neighborly feud as Sam goes head-to-head with a restaurateur who lives next door. Stay tuned for Cheers. Global's got it. Coming up next. Coming up next, Cliff decides to cheat death by having his head cryogenically frozen, while concerns are raised when Kelly returns from Europe with a French boyfriend. Stay tuned for Cheers. Global's got it. Next. Coming up next, when a woman learns that her boyfriend is involved in a dog-selling scam, she resorts to revenge in defense of man's best friend. Stay tuned for Alfred Hitchcock Presents, coming up next on Global. Coming up next, Sam hires a manager for the bar, one who's more than capable of lifting everyone's spirits, until he learns of how low Rebecca has sunk for work. Stay tuned for Cheers. Global's got it next. Mother's dying plea is going to get Carla to name one of her kids Benito Mussolini. Global's got Cheers tonight at 9, but first, stay tuned for Alfred Hitchcock Presents, coming up next on Global. Not even her mother's dying plea is going to get Carla to name one of her kids Benito Mussolini. Stay tuned for Cheers. Global's got it next.
Friday, time traveler Sam Beckett lands in the deep south of 1955 as a black man who has changed the attitude of the elderly widow he works for. Turn to Global for Quantum Leap, Friday at 8.
Saturday, Leo lets loose while Dr. Jacoby offers help to Benjamin Horne, and Wyndham Earl completes his opening move. Featuring Canadian actor Kenneth Welsh, be watching Twin Peaks. But this week, put the coffee on early, because it's on to the special time, Saturday at 8 on Global. Now stay tuned for Cheers, next on Global. gang's set for a dickens of a good time when Frasier reads the classics out loud while Rebecca laments over her recent breakup. Stay tuned for Cheers, Global's Got It, next. Tomorrow, Global presents the 48th Annual Golden Globe Awards with hosts Steve Guttenberg and Dana Delaney, and featuring Harry Hamlin, Mickey Rooney, Christian Slater, and many, many more of your favorite stars. Be watching the 48th Annual Golden Globe Awards. Global's got it tomorrow at 8. Right now, stay tuned for Alfred Hitchcock Presents, coming up next on Global. Watching for the next episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents, 10:30 tomorrow on Global. Saturday, Arnold Schwarzenegger stars as a former FBI agent who infiltrates the Chicago Mafia in Raw Deal, a Global movie special Saturday at 9. Now stay tuned as Rebecca and Sam bid against each other to take over the bar's lease. Global's got Cheers coming up. Tomorrow, a conflict between doctor and patient leads to deceit and murder. Joe Penny and Lisa Hartman star in The Operation, a Global movie premiere tomorrow at 9. Now stay tuned for Alfred Hitchcock Presents. Global's Got It next. Coming up next, while everyone's celebrating Frasier's birthday, Norm finds himself down in the dumps after he learns that Vera has landed a job upstairs. Stay tuned for Cheers, Global's Got It next.